Okay, I'm doing a quick haul video where I try not to talk too much, not to get distracted, not to go on different jaunts everywhere, kind of like I'm doing right now. Let's just get to the overhead, shall we? No promises that I won't talk too much. Yeah, I don't know about that. Hey there, it's Grace. Welcome back. All my newbies, thanks for clicking. Today is Goulet Pen hauls day. To tell you the truth, I got more in this package from Goulet Pens, but I'm saving that for another video. Trust me, you're gonna like that video. You're gonna like that one. Let's get to it then. Before I get to the first one, I didn't do an unboxing for this because it's only, I shouldn't say that. Oh, sorry, pen. It is, oh my goodness. It is, what is it? Jinhao. It's a Jinhao. Sorry for all the crinkly. It's a Jinhao glass dip pen. What? What in the world? Okay, so guess what we're using today? We're using this. To swatch, I will be using my, what is this, the round acrylic I got. I'll put a link in the description if you want to know what this one is. I'll put a link for this one as well. I think I got this on AliExpress. I think that's where I got this one. Okay, let's get started. I will be swatching. I got 6 inks and another thing in that order. And I'll be swatching them in my swatch book for the week. Oh my gosh, for the month. I will also be doing these two. These are swatch cards. This is the coloring and this is Rhodia paper. So I'll be doing that as well. I don't know if I'll be doing that on camera, but we'll see in a minute. We'll see. It might be easier to do it. Let's get to where we need to go to. Let's get started. See, I'm trying to be all decorative at top there again this year. Alrighty. The first one up is Organic Studios Henry David Thoreau. So that's the first one. And this is supposed to be a deep turquoise. I've already put the color on the top. Does anybody else do that? I see people doing that. I don't know if a lot of people do that. Anyway, it's a deep turquoise with a red sheen. So let's get started. Oh my gosh. Oops, it's upside down. Don't fall over. Thank you very much. Alrighty, let's start this. I don't know how much ink to put down for what I want to do. Oh, no, don't come back up. I don't want any more in there. I want you all to go back in. Alrighty. Oh, I need to keep this open. Okay, I'm gonna do something different. Instead of just a round little thing, I'm just gonna, you'll see. That's what I want. I just want a blob of it. I really just want a blob of it. Okay, let's try. And as you guys know, I don't usually post my caps, but this is a bit short, this one. Alrighty, let's start this show, shall we? One of the things I heard about when someone was explaining how to do dip pens, they said turn it upside down to let the ink flow into the channels so that it doesn't glob up at the beginning. So let's see if that works, shall we? Well, maybe not. Aren't you going to write? Dang it. Don't do what I just said. This is oh, nice and wet. Oh, very nice and wet. Okay, that's number 1. sheening that's coming up. Ay, ay, ay. Make a girl happy. Make a girl happy with the sheening. I'm gonna take a few minutes. My water is really gunky. I'm gonna take a few minutes, be right back. Alrighty, through the magic of editing, that was only a couple of seconds, but hey, for me, it wasn't. Alrighty. This next one up, oh, I should tell you what the next one is. Let's go with that first. This next one up is Robert Oster Rose Gold Antiqua. Now this is one that's actually been on my want list for a very long time, since probably summer last year, but I just never got around. I never remembered. Basically, I never checked the darn list because that's a list that's on my notes app, and it's not on a spreadsheet I created. So I finally got around to getting it. Alrighty. First things first. Okay, let's see what you got. You got a mess there. Oh, I got blue on my finger. Well, that's not nice. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is just gorgeousness coming up. Alright, next one up is one of my all-time, this was actually the ink that got the highest rating for in my top 23 pens, top 23 faves for 2023. This one is the Atrementis Brilliant Violet Copper. Oh, such a gorgeous. I actually got, when I bought this, I actually got 2 samples of this ink because I ran out and I kept forgetting to order it. And when I went to get the bottle, because I knew that I wanted a bottle of this, nothing was available. It actually comes in 4 shimmers. The Brilliant Violet, which is a pearlescent ink by Atrementis, it comes in 4 shimmers. It comes in silver, gold, bronze, and copper. And I looked at all of the others and I thought, I don't want anything but the copper. But I just couldn't find a freaking bottle of it anywhere, which is interesting because the other day, but right before this video, I went to check and it's available again. Dang it. Anyway, I ended up buying 2 samples of this just to be sure that I have it on hand. So there you go. I'm still thinking about getting the bottle. I want this to show up like it shows up everywhere else wherever I write it, so be consistent. Look at that. Look at that juicy goodness. Now in there is where I want that sheen to show up. That's going to be absolutely gorgeous. This gives this a little shake. And this is whoops. Oh, such a beautiful color. Look, it's coming in. These are nice. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. They're very, if you're a fan of light colors or muted colors, maybe the Robert Oster Rose Gold Antique would be good for you. But if you don't like all of this stuff, this is not gonna be the one for you. All right, this one is, here we go again. Come on, get with the times. This one is Robert Oster Fire and Ice. Now, I have been hearing about this one for a long time, and I finally decided, you know what? Go ahead, dip your finger in, or dip your pen in, or whatever. Whatever. Dip something in so you can get the ink. Oh, I think this is a 4mm sample. That's why it keeps coming up. Oh, that's not enough. That is not enough going on there. Just a touch. Oh, Lord. Jeez Louise, dropper. What are you doing? That's much better. Okay. It's a bit much. I keep looking at this cloth for all the colors. I'd love to make an art page with it, but you know, I don't do that no more. And this is I'm running out of fingers, y'all. I'm running out of, if you could see the water that I rinsed this pen in. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous when this color went in. Okay. Robert Oster, do your thing. All right, next one up is not, it's actually not a sheening, does it have a sheen? I'm not sure. This is Noodlers Southwest Sunset. Now, just some backstory on this. I tend not to buy Noodlers ink when I first started my ink collection or this iteration of my pen hobby. I got 2 inks with bottles. I started buying bottles. I had no clue why I started buying bottles, but I did. And I got 2 bottles. One was the red and one was the blue. Cape Cod red and something blue. I forget which. Oh, you know what? I have it here. What are the ones? It was cranberry, Cape Cod cranberry, and Bay State blue. This Bay State blue. I have a whole bottle of it. Not gonna use it. It's not gonna use it. I'm gonna have to sell those because I will not be using them. The staining that I experienced was horrendous. I hated it, and I've read after the fact that blue, especially the Bay State blue, the Bay State blue does that. So I stopped purchasing Noodlers ink. The inks, these inks that I purchased, they just went to the back of the shelf, and I really just need to put them up for sale because I know that I will not use them. But someone might love having these inks. But I'd heard about the Southwest Sunset. I'd heard a lot about the Sunset, and there was so many people were raving about it that I decided, okay, despite the fact that I've had really bad experiences with just not those 2 bottles. I just had 2 bottles, but I did get samples of Noodlers, and I wasn't too happy with them. I decided to get the Southwest Sunset, and when I ink this up in a pen, I will put it in a pen that I know is reliable. Most likely, it'll be my TWSBI, or a pen that I know, a pen with a broad nib that will show that shading that this is supposed to have. So let's get to sampling this, shall we? Alrighty, let's see what you are, Southwest Sunset. Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers already. Dang it, jeez. Comes with the territory, right? It's really, oh my goodness, that is really orange. By the way, this ink's previous name was, I wrote it down, I wrote it down, but I don't have it in front of me. Apache Sunset. I think that was the name of it. Its previous name. It's now called Southwest Sunset, which, you know, makes sense. This obviously is an orange ink with beautiful yellow undertones. I'm hoping to get some of that shading here right now. Oops, forgot. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. This is coming out so thick. Wow. It's very heavy. Come on. You can't say there's no ink there because I can see the ink. Wow, look at how that came out. I erased all the orange and the yellow undertone is the only thing that came out. Wow. Okay, the last ink I got in this sample, this Goulet Pens haul, was the Sailor Dipton ink and pen. I already have a this is my third Fude nib. And this is I love the packaging of this. Absolutely gorgeous packaging. Alrighty, and I won't be using the nib that comes with it. They send, come on. They actually send a Fude nib, if you've not seen. Come on. Can you see the bend? There we go. Can you see the bend there? They send a Fude nib with this. I'm actually going to use one of these. I want a medium nib in this, by the way, this is a Hokuro nib. It comes with the feed, thankfully, but I would like to get, wrong way. I would like to get a medium Hokuro nib because I already have the fine and the Fude, and now I have 3 Fudes, which I'm thinking that might go in a giveaway somewhere. That's an idea. Alrighty, the ink I got was this one called Ripe Fig, and these are inks that you should not put in your pens, they recommend. So I will be just dipping this ink. One second, I need to get my Wow, look at that. We'll get a close-up in a minute. Right, it's very dark. Look at that sheening. What in the freaking world? Wow. Okay, so there are the inks. And what I'll do right now is actually, oh, son of a gun. I hate when I do that. And I like when I do that. How about that? What I'll do is I want to get the swatches done and do some comparisons of these inks, but let's take a look at that first. Let's take a look. That one, oh my goodness. Look at that beautifulness. This will be coming back in another video soon. That one is the Robert Oster Rose Gold Antiqua. Just gorgeousness. You are distracting as all get out. Thread. And then we have the Atrementis Brilliant Violet Copper. That's this one. And then we have Robert Oster Fire and Ice. And I'm seeing lots of shading. Is this supposed to have... It's supposed to have a pinkish sheen? Let's see if we can get... I suppose around there you can see some of it, but it's not coming up necessarily as a... Anyway, beautiful color nonetheless. And then we have Noodlers Southwest Sunset. That's a lot of ink, y'all. Let me see if I can persuade it to go otherwise. And then we have Sailor Dipton Ripe Fig. Wow, my goodness, that is a ripe fig indeed. Look at that thing. Alrighty, let me do some swatches on these cards, and then I want to do some comparisons. Be right back. Swatch cards have been done. This is coloring swatch card, and I made swatch cards of Rhodia paper as well because I wanted to see the difference. This is not normally a paper that pen enthusiasts use, so I wanted to see a different. Look at that sheening. Look, let me see if this, let's capture. Anyway, I'm hoping the red sheening is coming up. I think it will come up. I wanted to get some comparisons, and what I came up with was closest maybe is something like Super Show Teal, although not really. Now that it's swatched, let's see, maybe Giant Blue, still not I what else is there? There was another one I was thinking of that I can't find now. Oh, Petrol Dark. I think that's maybe the closest I have in my collection, but I mean, that sheen is like everything. That sheen is just gorgeous. Alrighty, next one up is Robert Oster Rose Gold Antiqua, and these are the two swatches I made for it. Remember, this one is Rhodia paper, and it is showing up nicely sheening. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful dusty rose color. Really, really, to me, more heavy in the pink range. And let's see, I picked out one that I thought was fairly close. Actually, those aren't bad, actually. Robert Oster Cherry Blossom is fairly close. We'll see that one. Kind of nice. Anything else? I want to say there was one here in this pot. I had to separate. I have so many. I have so many cards now. They all can't go on one ring. This is what I was thinking it would. It's slightly, Robert Oster Pink Squirrel is slightly more pink than this one, but definitely the where is it? Cherry Blossom. Robert Oster Cherry Blossom is the closest I have. And is that another one too? Cashmere Rose. Cashmere Rose has more orange honestly in it. More yellow to make it a more orangey color here. Although when you just look at that, it really does look pink. Okay, so those are the two for Rose Gold Antiqua. Next one up is Fire and Ice. Let's do that one next. So it really comes off as a brilliant turquoise. I can see the waters off the shores of the Bahamas where I grew up. This is the color. This is definitely the color of that water. What I saw Iroshizuku Konpeki, I thought maybe slightly. There's slightly more green in this color than this one. This is definitely more blue. Let's see. Giant blue? No. Let's go this way. Docto? Oh yes, Docto, although Docto has more green than this has green, but still in the same color family. And then that's the Konpeki again. And let's document the Atrementis. No, not really. Not really that one. Although, yeah, it's still a little bit more blue. But this one is supposed to have some serious pink sheening. And frankly, I'm not seeing a whole lot of sheening. Even on this paper, you can see it a little better. It's still a beautiful, beautiful turquoisey ink. The next one up is the one I have in stock already. This is the Atrementis Brilliant Violet Copper. And if you go and look at the 4 shimmers, they look so very different. They make the purple look so very different. That sheen is coming up so beautifully on the Rhodia. Not so much here. Interesting. What do I have? Let's see. This one maybe? Diamine Rainbow's End. Although this is looked like it has more red. This one has more red in the color here. This one looks like it has more blue. So yeah. What else is there? Of course, I don't know if that's here. Oh, that one? That one? Yeah. What else is here? Oh, that one. Oh, of course, duh. Organic Studio Nitrogen. Look at that. That's a beautiful comparison. And the sheening, this is a red sheening, and this is a gold sheening, and it's somewhat similar. Somewhat. Not fully similar. Not fully on the mark for being the same. So there is the copper. I love the copper that's showing up there. Let me know in the comments which one of the 4 pearlescents you prefer, the bronze, the gold, the silver, or this copper here. My favorite is definitely the copper. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Noodlers Southwest. I might actually like a Noodlers ink. This is supposed to have, it has yellow undertones, and it has some sheening, but it's hard to pick up here. I don't know if the camera will pick up. I don't know. I don't think it's going to pick up the sheening that's here. The colors I compare this one to would be, where is it? Robert Oster Brandy. Beautiful. I mean, it's almost like an exact, except for the undertone, which is really yellow here, and this is kind of like a tangerine undertone. These are, to me, I'd call these matches. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Let's see. Whiskey, maybe? Whiskey is a darker orange to this one. Actually, you know what? I don't know if it's darker necessarily, because that's coming off darkly written, and that one isn't, but it's more dark in the swatch than it is on here. Let's see. I think I had one more swatch. Pannonia ink S11, and the numbers for these inks, Pannonia inks, I actually wrote to Pannonia maker Mate, and he wrote back, which was so cool. Hello Mate, if you watch this, hello, thank you for the inks. And he told me that the ink flight inks were inks chosen by Tom Odo of Ink Journal, and the inks are not necessarily available, as he said he'd have to make a swatch, a batch of the inks. I was looking for which one was I looking? Pannonia L18, which is a beautiful purple. He said he'd have to make an ink batch, and it would cost over $25 to get it shipped to me. So I thought, yeah, no, thank you very much. But it's so cool that he wrote back. Anyway, I was thinking maybe Pannonia ink, somewhat in the range. Not exactly. This is a more muted color than this vibrant orange here. And yeah, no, that Tahoe mask is not going to do it. Alright, so that's it for Noodlers Sunset. And then the last one up is the Sailor Dipton inks. Look at that business going on. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez, it's just delectable. Delectable and delightful. Just beautiful. The one that I came up that would be for a match in my collection would be Robert Oster Detox. It really, now that I look at it, it really doesn't, this is so much more, this has so much more yellow showing up than this one. Let's see, green ostrich, no. Oh, maybe granite green. I think this is the closest that I have in my collection, and it's still not the same. It's still not, this almost comes across as a forest green. Yeah, that's not the same. I have written down there, Pannonia Inklab ZC15. I don't even know what that one is. Oh, Inklab Z15, okay. Yeah, this is it's almost like this is the Pannonia is a watered down version of this one. I would love to see the shimmer in here, come here and see if it's more of a match. Interesting. Okay. That's it. That's all I have for you. These are the 6 inks that I got in my latest Goulet Pens order. Really gorgeous stuff. Beautiful. I think they are gorgeous. Such a different bunch. I mean, really, this dusty pink to this vibrant orange to this kind of dancing at the party green, and then the sheen on these two. Oh, jeez. And then this, just like ocean blue. Oh, so gorgeous. Anyway, that's it for now. That's all I have for you. That's all. It wasn't a quick video. No, it was not, but that's okay. We like the videos. We like the videos. So there you go. And by the way, yeah, go ahead and like it. Go ahead and show me some love. Goodbye.